going on, Gemini? I hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for May 30th to June 5th, 2022. So in this reading, Gemini, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding May 30th to June 5th, 2022. So before we begin, Gemini, as always, I would like to let you know that you are definitely very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading. I do really appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out, Gemini, as always. And if you feel that this reading resonates with you, definitely feel free to smash that like button, subscribe if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here, Gemini. So let's just go ahead and get into this reading, Gemini, and see what wants to come through for you. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Gemini. May 30th, June 5th. One more. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on here for you, Gemini. Looks pretty good, I'll tell you that. There's not one negative card on this. Wow. Ooh. Something to do with your family is pretty good. Ooh, or love, some sort of person that you're going to create. If you don't have a family, it's someone you're going to create it with. In your opportunity here, Gemini, for the 30th to the 5th of May, you have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, is coming through as two different meanings. First thing, it's just kind of like a youthful attitude of like, we're ready to go. Like intuitively coming through, it's like people who are younger, before they get ready for like athletic performances, they don't really have to stretch as much as people who are older because their bodies are just more able to do it. So it's like the opportunity is just like, let's go, enter into conflict if you have to enter into conflict, like let's go, like a readiness. Now, the other opportunity is to get more information about something. This could be someone that you are planning on creating a family with or planning on improving your family with. I feel like there's something that you're going to be thinking deeply about, Gemini, as it relates to the people that you truly love. If you don't really have that around you and you're kind of like a hermit, because all of us, especially on the spiritual path, we go through phases where you could be by yourself. You could be in that developmental phase of your life where things could have ended and you're trying to like maybe get someone back, or you're also trying to build something with someone you already have. And I basically feel with this Page of Swords here, Gemini, in your opportunity, that there's a deep thinking, but it's positive. It's not negative. Like usually with the Page of Swords here, there is an element of like, checking in. Is there a third? It's like checking in. Is there a third party? For some of you here, Gemini, like I feel like there's going to be a letting go of a paranoia. It's weird. Letting go of paranoid thoughts and getting out of the stalker energy, like maybe just surrendering to the flow of the universe, because in your challenge here, you have the Two of Cups here in your challenge. And so for some of you, I feel like if you already have a family, you're going to be going through a readjustment period with your significant other. For others of you though, Gemini, in your challenge, I feel like there's someone that you will be creating a family with. You will be even creating children with. I mean, I can't believe how much of like a harmonious energy this is. This could also be someone, you know, like a parent figure or like non-romantic thing that you're having a challenge with within some sort of family. I don't know why I'm getting this here, Gemini, but because I'll show you the cards, like why I'm getting it. But your challenge, the Two of Cups here, I feel like it's going to be different for some of you. If you're single, Gemini, I feel like there is this idea of like getting information as to whether the person that you're going to pursue can build something long-term with you. Or if you're just dating someone, there's this energy of, is this someone that I'm going to go further with? Because I really feel for the vast majority of you Geminis, there's someone that you're pursuing in love, or for a lot of you, there's someone that you already love. But if you're already in a relationship, I do feel, Gemini, that there is a challenge to grow with the people that you love, even though you know it's going to happen. Like there is, this is just like a confirmation for you, Gemini, that like if you have had thoughts of, I don't know, if you've been having like paranoid thoughts, I feel like it's gonna be like you have to remember your mind is crazy. You have to remember that your mind, Gemini, no matter who you are, no matter what situation you're in, is an evolutionary thing. We do have, we have limbic systems, but we have deeper systems like the reptilian brain in the inner core of our brain before it evolved into the neocortex, like the Eckhart Tolle brain, like the spiritual brain. So I feel like you're being tricked. You're being tricked for some of you by your reptilian brain that's always causing you to view threats, to view things like threats that doesn't really have to be there anymore. And it's almost like you're going to finally let that go and be happy. We're going to have to clarify, but like it's just a super, like no matter who you are, Gemini, there's optimism here. If you're single, like there's a real warm feeling in your heart that, wow, I found someone that I really think I'm going to create a family with, and it's beautiful. If you're already in that setting, there's just a little bit of readjustment with it. Now, you could also be manifesting this. Like if you don't really have a specific person, there is this feeling of, well, we're going to create this, because it's all love and it's all money. It's all cups and pentacles, literally. Besides the Page of Swords, and one major arcana. So in your overall general energy here, you have the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, and also the 10 of Cups here, Gemini. So I feel like there's in your overall general energy, you're seeking tradition. There's this could be for some of you like something. It doesn't mean, by the way, that you have to have a traditional family. This could be you in your overall general energy. You're simply excited by the idea of settling down with someone. You're excited by the idea of that, and maybe you're really, if you're dating someone right now, I feel like your overall general energy is like, wow, I'm gonna ask this person to marry me. I am. And even if you just know who this person is, and your plan is that one day I will date them, you're going to be like, wow, I really think that this is the one. Like, you really think like you found the one. Gemini, hold on. I just had something that was coming through and then I skipped it. I hate when that happens so bad. Oh my God. You know how that is. Like any channelers out there, it's just, oh my God. Like you have the best thought and it just goes away. But basically, Gemini here, I feel like there's an opportunity basically to, let's just move on where it will come back to me if it's meant to. In what you don't see coming here, you have the Page of Cups, you have the 6 of Cups, and you also have the 2 of Pentacles here in what you don't see coming. So there is a choice here. There is a choice for some of you as to whether or not you want to have children. I don't know, like, and this could be even if you're single, Gemini, and you're kind of working on manifesting that ideal partner, that person that you want. You're like, like, I feel like for whatever reason, the 30th to the 5th, you're going to be like thinking about children. You're going to be like, do I want to have children or not? 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Page of Cups. For some of you Geminis out there, this also is a decision as to whether or not you want to let someone from your past come back. And the challenge is that the person, for some of you single Geminis out there, I do feel like there's I do feel like there's a feeling like the person that you want to manifest is from your past for some of you. And there's just kind of a question as to whether or not that would be a good idea, even though your heart is telling you to do that. Once again, this is going to be one of those readings we're going to have to clarify a few of these cards. But you have stability and you have love on your mind. And it's not really about the fire. Like, there's no wands in this reading. And there's only one sword. There's only one air card. So whatever you got going on for the 30th to the 5th, it's all grounded love. How can I ground love? How can I improve my grounded love? How can I improve my family? Also, you know, I feel like the advice from your spirit guides is to just let loose and appreciate what you have, you know. The advice from your spirit guides, you have the 3 of Cups, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and you also have the 6 of Pentacles. Like, if there's annoyances within this social group, you know, maybe you don't have enough money, I feel like it's the advice is to slowly improve this with a good attitude. You know, the 3 of Cups here and the Knight of Pentacles is like slowly move towards improvement and have fun while you're doing it. No matter what, like, especially for those single Geminis out there who may be a little bit down and out, who may be, you know, a little bit envious of me reading for some of these people who have already manifested. Your time will come, Gemini. Your time will come. And for some of you, this could be, it doesn't have to be like this whole monogamous thing. This could be creating intentional living, you know, where maybe some of you are wondering, do I want something traditional or do I want to go into an intentional community where you live as a tribe? Because in my opinion, human beings are meant to live as a tribe. You know, the single family household, although it can work, and I'm not saying it can't work, it can be beautiful, as evidence shows with amazing families out there. For a lot of them, especially if they're not awakened, it's not really good. But even if you are awakened, it could be tough. So, you know, this could be expanding your tribe, giving. You know, I just get like, you know, because usually I get into the nuance, because you know me, Gemini, like from my readings, I'm always like going into the shadow and, like, you know, kind of channeling your Page of Swords energy. I basically get this warm, because I'm clairsentient, and it's like one of the predominant clairs that I have. And I'm just literally getting this like ecstasy of like, wow, like this is a crazy experience, and it's just like you're blessed. I don't know, it's just like from the 30th to the 5th, there's gratitude coming in for you, there's optimism about the future coming in for you, and I don't care where you are. Like, if you've already manifested this, you're like, well, what a blessing it is to be able to improve this, you know, that type of thing. So, but you know, there's going to be a challenge here maybe of how do we move this forward, like with a person? How do I offer them something? Because if you look at especially for you single Geminis out there, even for the people who have already manifested a lover, you see how the Page of Cups is trying to give the cup to the 2 of Cups. Like, you see how they're offering that fish. But it's just like a fish. And like, for some of you in your challenge, I get no matter who you are, especially if you're a single Gemini, but even for some of those people out there who have already manifested a lover, there's this feeling of inadequacy that is paranoid. Thank you, Spirit. It's like this feeling of your shadow. So for your opportunity, maybe to do a little bit of shadow work amidst the bliss of your life, like there's this feeling of the person that you have or the person that you want, especially if you're single, is not going to want you back. But basically, if that's the case, I mean, then work on your issues. And I feel like you already have been. Knight of Pentacles and the advice. But basically, I just get like you're letting go of paranoid thoughts. You know, because we're not living in the same time that we were. We're not. You know, before. And of course, it is a physical world. Anything can happen at any time. So you don't want to just be like, oh, I'm Eckhart Tolle and kids go run in the middle of the street. I don't care. Like, that's not good either. But basically, we're living in a different time where a lot of our reptilian brain is no longer necessary. It's not that you want to turn it off, but you have to regulate it. So meditation, I would be doing meditations. But I don't know, with this reading, I just feel like there's not much. You're either in the pursuit and you're really getting ready to make that special person that offer. You already have, you're looking to improve it here. I mean, I'm basically here to reveal good news to you in this reading, Gemini, because you're going to be happy from the you're going to be happy from the 30th of May to the 5th of June. And I feel like there could be an increasing respect from your children for some of you. Like if you have children, like there could be because the Page of Pentacles, if you look in your overall general energy, the Page of Pentacles is coming out of that Ten of Cups. And they're offering something to the Hierophant. I feel like there's a growing respect here that you're not aware of. And for some of you, this is going to manifest in terms of the person that you're trying to pursue. Excuse me, especially if you're single. Like this person views you very well. But you have free will, and the only thing that's going to stop them viewing you that way is your own, because people feel unconsciously what you feel about you. They do. So it's not that you want to fake and be like, oh, I'm the shit. But like basically what I'm trying to say is if you're single, there's someone here who respects you that I just think you're not really aware of. And I think this whole process could be very easier. Also, if you're already manifested and you have a family, I feel like what is going to be happening, especially as time goes on, is that there's going to be a shift to where your children no longer view you as just like, oh, an abstract parent. There's this shift to where maybe they grow up and they can see your greatness basically. And maybe they want to emulate you. And maybe you don't want that. Maybe you do. Because there's literally no negative cards here. None. So let's just clarify a few. Yeah, King of Pentacles, justice, stability. Feeling grounded. Earth, water. Love. Grounded love is something special, you know? When you feel secure with someone, and I feel like that's what's coming in for you, it's like, wow, is that great? Like, you stop caring about, exploration, wands. You stop caring about the air, overthinking air and wands. You're in the earth and the water. That's grounding, great, cozy. Yeah. So let's go ahead and clarify why the Two of Cups is your challenge. Just get a little bit more information. Why is the Two of Cups here for your challenge? You know, I feel like what goes down must go up. Like a rubber band that you pull back, it has to go. So if you've been dealing with like a difficult situation, I feel like from the 30th to the 5th, at least in your most likely outcome right now, there seems to be an optimism. If you've been paranoid, there's an optimism. If you've been whatever, there's an optimism. Why is the Two of Cups here for Gemini? In your challenge. For single ones, you're worried that the person that you want is not going to want it, but I feel like they do. I feel like you have the ability to manifest this person, but you just don't realize it yet. Yeah, you know, it's intuitively, the challenge is the Two of Cups to the Death card, but based on the whole, you know, you have to, as a reader, you have to look at the surrounding cards. You can't just, one card means. So I feel like there's an end to a challenge, because remember, the Two of Cups is in your challenge. I feel like the challenge is over. Now, of course, you're going to have challenges here, but like as I'm really intuitively reading this, Gemini, I feel like there's a death to the challenges between you and a very special person. If this is someone that you're trying to manifest, I feel like you're just going to be like, okay, let's ask them out. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. And let's stop being paranoid and let's get into, remember, I would basically say, get out of the fire, get out of the air, move into the earth and the water. Does that make sense? And I feel like there's going to be an end to some sort of challenging situation with the people that you love, and you're starting to change your behavior, you're starting to change your self-image, which then is going to reflect in an amazing freaking way. Advice from spirit guides. So with that being said, Gemini, I'm going to conclude this reading. If you want more information on how to book a personal reading with me, you can click the link in the description box underneath this video. Always a pleasure and an honor to work one-on-one with you guys. But either way, thank you so much. I'll talk to you next week. Enjoy this week.